Keep Guam Good is disappointed in Governor Eddie Calvo's action or lack thereof with Bill 19.
When you blame others because of the difficult situation you're in, when you don't listen to the people after you ask them, then it's very cowardly to kind of have something become law in the middle of the night, under the cover of night. That's cowardly.
In a strongly worded release Tuesday morning, Keep Guam Good's Jackie Marati says while Governor Calvo claims he is anti-gambling, his refusal to sign the bill and at the same time refusal to veto it is, quote, not leadership, that's cowardice, end quote.
He blamed political powerhouses. He blamed processes, yet he chose to have a poorly worded, helter-skelter bill become law.
Governor Calvo in his special address Monday said he did not sign Bill 19 because of the way the bill was handled, and the amendment to ban bingo and cockfighting did not receive any public hearing. He further chose not to veto the measure because it would provide something meaningful to the hospital. Marati thinks otherwise.
This is not about funding the hospital. This is not about a tax law. This is absolutely a special interest piece of legislation that's intended to benefit super special interests, and that is people who have had their machines licensed since 2001.
The governor has said that based on his legal counsel's opinion, the bill was not about gambling, but rather about taxes, in which a legal memorandum was issued last week explaining the bill. Keep Guam Good says the governor is hiding behind his legal counsel's opinion.
He sought our input. He wanted to use social media. He wanted to use letters and phone calls, and yet, in the end, he didn't use a bit of it because he decided to let it become law. It was very clear that the opinions were clearly in favor of him vetoing Bill 19.
Governor Eddie Calvo, meanwhile, says he has no regrets at all with Bill 19, adding that while Keep Guam Good may want to make everything illegal in Guam, like bingo, cockfighting, and lotteries, he believes it should be done in the right way with proper input from the public.
So I think with Keep Guam Good, they should also look at a proper venue for vetting this to the public. And I'm sure they would not like to see this done without a proper hearing by the people. So though I may not agree with the statements they've made, I respect their right to make those statements.
Deputy Press Secretary Phil Leonguero adds the administration will not engage in a war of words, but instead says they're focusing on other efforts to keep Guam good. As for cowardice, he says, it's quite the opposite.
So when the legislation came to him, it certainly wasn't perfect, but at the end of the day, the governor is there to make tough decisions, and some of those decisions are how to best deal with the important issues that are facing our people.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.